Folks, David here on the Vintage Future once again, and I just want to give you the initial snapshot of my Indigo Invitational #3 pair. I wasn't around for the first Indigo Invitational. I dropped out of the second one. And this third one, I will not drop out unless some weird thing happens. I just decided that I will not compete to win. I will just compete to document my jeans. So if that means I don't wear them for weeks at a time, if I get bored of them and then come back to them later, that's fine. But I at least want to make it to the end and make all my submissions so that I have photos to track the aging of these jeans, because I've never done that before with a pair of jeans. I'm mostly into boots. So I want to do this at least once with a pair of jeans. Anyways, here they are. Blue jeans. You've seen them before. This is a Flathead 3005, the 14-ounce Pioneer denim. This is arguably what Flathead is most famous for as far as the jeans that they've offered in the past. They helped me get them at Franklin and Poe. There's some over at Self Edge too. Shout out to Kyle, Rock Transformed. He kind of helped me find these. So yeah, classic pair, 5-pocket. I think this is supposed to be a 1947 style, maybe 1950s. Let me know. I'm a noob when it comes to denim, honestly. Boots are my thing. So yeah, anyways, very cool jean. A lot of vertical fade potential there, as you can see. So this is them new. I got a size 32. So let's talk about that, the sizing, because that's the big deal with unsanforized, right? So my waist, I mean, it depends what day it is, right? How much you eat, if you're tucking in or not. So the jeans I wear, usually they're anywhere between 32 inches to like 33 and a half. Sometimes I'll get a 31.5-inch waist and it stretches out. I don't know. So somewhere right in there, probably 32 and a half might be my ideal fit. Maybe 32. Anyways, it always seems to fluctuate. And like, you know, winter time, I'm cold. Summertime, I'm hot. Because of water and stuff, your body swells a little bit. I don't know. So these things are all very squishy. We get hung up on the exact measurement sometimes, and I don't think real life works that way. So yeah, right around there is my waist measurement. I'm usually hemming or cuffing at about 27 inches, but my real inseam is like a 30-inch inseam or so. So anyways, unsanforized, my first shrink-to-fit jeans ever. I've had several pairs of one-wash unsanforized, but never like true full unsanforized shrink-to-fit. This is the first time. And I got help with the sizing from Jeff, the denim dentist. He's tried a few pairs, and his theory is, while you do need to make sure that all the other measurements line up, you know, the thigh, the knee, the length, and all that, as far as the waistband goes, most waistbands, even after they shrink, will stretch back out to the original size or close to it. That's not necessarily the case. I couldn't tell you one way or the other because, again, this is my first pair, so I can't compare that to my own experience. But that's what he said based on a few of his pairs, and I figure that's true, and that's exactly what happened with these. So here's the sizing chart, as you have been looking at for a second here. And basically, these did exactly what they said they would do. So I'd say, in my case anyways, it would lead us to believe you can trust Franklin and Poe's sizing advice to the T. I got the size 32. I measured the jeans when they were new. They were like exactly what they show here, 33 and a half, 11.5 front rise, 13-inch thigh, 9.25-inch leg opening, and a 38.75-inch length. And then just like they said, when the Indigo Invitational started, I cold washed them. I didn't want to hot wash them because I kind of wanted them roomy, honestly. So I cold washed them in a delicate cycle with my washing machine. I know, sacrilege. You're supposed to throw them in the tub or something, but I didn't have the time. So yeah, cold wash, delicate cycle, air dry. wash them inside out, just like you're supposed to do. And everything they said happened. So it shrunk 1.5 inches in the waist and about 3 inches in the inseam. Everywhere else shrunk like 0.5 inches or an inch or whatever. So essentially ended up being my perfect fit. Like, this is the best fitting pair of jeans I've had to date. The Belfords from Freenote were pretty close, but these ones are just a bit better on account of the fact that the waistband ended up perfect, and I think the rise on the Belfords is a bit high, or maybe it's just the pattern, but I end up with the saggy butt thing going on, whereas these, I have plenty of room in the seat to be able to, like, you know, lift my legs and stuff and sit down without the jeans like exposing parts of my body I don't want them to expose, like a plumber. But at the same time, when I'm standing up, there's no like saggy butt pooch going on. So yeah, basically ended up being, I won't be too exact because, you know, again, it depends on the day and how many times I washed them and stuff. But yeah, basically what they said, it shrunk 1.5 inches in the waist, but then stretched back out 1 inch. So overall, it lost 0.5 inch, which means it's a 33-inch waist, nice and comfortable. At first, it was a little bit tight, but then as the waistband stretched out, it was a super nice fit. 33-inch waist. You know, the rise is basically what it was. Thighs, like maybe 12 inches, 12.5 inches, which is perfect for me. Like 11.75 is about as slim as I can get before I start hating life. So 12 to 13 inches is like a perfect thigh for me. Leg opening right about 9 inches, and the length was, yeah, 36, 35 and a half, something like that. And then I cuff it up to about 27. So that is sizing, all right? So yeah, you saw the pictures of it new, nothing special to look at. But now what I want to show you is some close-ups. This is 1 month of wear. 1 month of wear. And here they are. So you can already see there are some fade lines. This is got the initial soak and then a wash. So this is what they look like after that. The flathead button, nice. Belt loop wearing down a little bit. Nice fades around the pocket. You see some stitching ripped from my knife being right there at the coin pocket. Very cool. Yeah, all these little tiny fades here and there. Yes, a lot of little dirt. But yeah, that royal blue starting to come through. That's from my knife clip, that white spot. Yeah, royal blue starting to come through some of these fades. The crotch area, as usual, you know, has a lot of nice fades. The inseam there, I love the blue coming through. The knees, not as much, just a little bit. You can barely see. Yeah, so here's my selvage ID. It's kind of a pink color. That's 5 cuff rolls right there, which is way big for a lot of people, but I'm cool with it. Inside stains, black from my boots, my engineer boots on the insides. But yeah, 5 cuff rolls, big donut cuffs. I'm okay with it because it has a super classic vibe. Yeah, there's the dirt stain again. Well, it's not a stain, it'll come right out, but you know. Yeah, I thought, hey, knee fade right there. I thought, hey, you know, I'll be like an actual 1930s, 40s construction worker and not hem these. I'll just roll them up super high. And I'm liking that. Nice, strong, excessively large cuff. I'm not even saying it looks better. I'm just saying I'm enjoying that experience because I've never done that before. The waistband, I don't know why it folds over at the top, but it does. And I actually kind of like that. So here's the back of the jean. The nice patch there. It did good in the wash. I don't like paper patches. I know there's a historical thing there, so that's cool, but I hate how they disintegrate on you. This belt loop on the back center is fading nicely. I actually don't like jeans that have just one rear belt loop because the pants on either side of that sag. There's a pocket fade there, my wallet. I put my wallet in my left back pocket. By the way, these arcuates, they're my favorite. I don't know if I've ever seen another arc that I liked better than the flathead arc. Just me. But yeah, a lot of minor fading beginning. Yeah, the Invitational's funny because there's some dudes that like after a week, they have these like mind-blowing fades because they're just going for broke with their jeans on. Not me. This is going to be a long-term vintage fade, I think. Back of the knees. That big cuff again. Yeah, what else? Okay, so the front pockets. I don't like how small they are. Great design. As far as looks, they're perfect. But with the jeans on, getting my hands in the pockets, not quite as hard as with slim jeans, you know, but it's a slight fight to get my hands in the pockets. And if my knife is in my pocket, it's like basically impossible to get my hand in there. So that's annoying. But everything else about the jeans I love, so I guess I'm not going to complain. Here is the inside. I like the pocket bags. Those are cool. You see the nice stitch work on those buttonholes. Yeah. Very cool. I don't know much about stitching, you know, or seams. People are always like flat felled inseams, lock stitch, chain stitch, this and that and the other. I would love to learn all that, but I'm not quite there yet. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking at for the most part, but I just know that it looks really cool and it looks really clean. And so that's it, folks. That is all. Pretty simple, 1 month snapshot. And I will update you as this event goes on. I don't know when, but I will definitely do it at some point. So far, I'm really happy with the fit. I just don't like those front pockets. That's my main gripe with these jeans, but that's not their fault. They designed a specific design style, and that design style can't do everything. So, but so far, this is close to the top of like all-around jeans. Definitely my best fit ever. A good first experience with unsanforized. So yeah, we'll see what they can do. Hope you enjoyed watching. Let your jeans take you to places more important than the jeans themselves.